Ipswich 2, Blackburn 2, late goal. Good game for Paul Hurst. Started well, pressed well, and didn't think that we were giving Blackburn anything up until the goal. Came sort of against the play. We lose confidence. They get another one, and it looked like we were just going to lose this one. Very young side. I thought the substitutions were good, and I thought we deserved the draw. It's obviously a process. I think Paul Hurst is going to change the team a lot. The back four might stay with Wolfenden in the central position and Donatian on the right. Other than that, expect different midfield. Actually missed Andre Dossel, but yeah, the young players did well, and I think we can look at it in a positive way.
I have just come back from Ipswich 2, Blackburn 2. Not a particularly good game. Thought we were lucky to get the point, but loads of enthusiasm, big crowd, lots of optimism. Really pleased we've got Hurst. I thought Edwards was man of the match by a long way. Shalabar was pretty good first half. Not too sure about him second half. Spence was dazed and confused, which he was pretty much for most of last season, in my opinion. Harrison doesn't necessarily look strong enough for me as a lone striker, but that'll be interesting to see how that pans out. Lots of positives. This season will be all about the foundations, Hurst laying the foundations for how he sees his team to play in the future. So really excited. Only disappointment was that Skews didn't get a hat-trick.
So I'm very much glass half full today. Delighted with the late goal, obviously, because we did deserve to get something from the game. I didn't think Blackburn were that good. Two minor negatives. One, yet another rubbish referee, and I failed to comprehend how the Championship manages to get so many completely awful officials. It's not that they favour the other side necessarily, it's the fact that they are chronically inconsistent, and it does my nut in completely. The other one is the bunch of people behind me who are just banging on in negative the whole time. Extolling the virtues of McCarthy, dismissing Hurst as being found out already, really annoys me.
Blackburn and all mugs, league positions false. No, not really, not these days. I thought yesterday was quite a good indication of how the season's going to go. I thought there were some good bits, some bad bits, and I think that's what will play out over the next 9 months or so. Great start, obviously Edwards with the goal. When was the last time we saw a winger get in the box late to get on the end of something? Probably not in the last 3 or 4 years. And then I thought we were going to get a second one pretty quickly because the ground was rocking, the atmosphere was up. However, as we all know, 2 really bad defensive mistakes cost us. With the new players hopefully arriving this week, in theory, those kind of mistakes should be cut out, but neither covered our side in much glory. Second half, a lot of huffing, a lot of puffing, not much quality. Eden popped up, obviously, with that rather fortuitous goal. I think we deserved a point. I think a defeat would have been very harsh, but I think we're in for a long season, shall we say.
A transition season, a work in progress, call it what you want, but there were good signs and there were bad signs today. Jordan Spence, hopelessly out of his depth, and sticking a League 2 centre-back next to him didn't help the case either. Chambers and Knudsen controlled everything down the left, the right-hand side was a mess. Cost us 2 goals, but luckily we managed to pull it back. No more negatives. Gwayne Edwards, what a signing he is. Fantastic, attacks the full-back, exactly what we want. Good young loan signing from Fulham, came on, got the equaliser, and did everything brilliantly. Alice Harrison up front works his socks off, and you can't fault that. Definitely good signs, definitely bad signs. Not going to pull up any trees in this division, but I don't think we're going to be relegated like everyone else says. Onwards and upwards. Interesting to see how this team bonds, because there's a lot of young players playing a lot of very nice football.